guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel Archituber. I am architect Vaibhavi and I make content related to architecture and interiors. If you are new here, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel below. So in my previous videos, I have discussed about the NATA examination and what NATA examination is all about, the syllabus of NATA and the important topics of NATA 2024. Okay, we are starting the actual course from today's video. So for the first video, we have the famous monuments of India and its architecture, and we are going to be learning about their elements, architectural feature and the location and etc. and which questions can be asked. So without wasting more time, let's get into the video. So now let's start with the PPT. There are 4 parts of this PPT, and in this part we are going to be discussing about the 7 monuments from India. Okay, so stay tuned for that and let's dive into the PPT and let's learn about all of them one by one. So our first monument is Ajanta Caves. So let's discuss about Ajanta Caves. So talking about Ajanta Caves, it is located in Aurangabad district of Maharashtra. These caves are famous for their stunning paintings, sculptures and architecture, and are considered to be one of the greatest surviving examples of ancient Indian art. The Ajanta caves were constructed between 2nd century before Common Era and the 6th century in Common Era during the reigns of the various Indian dynasties such as the Satavahas, the Vakatakas, the Guptas and the Chalukyas. These caves were primarily used as Buddhist monasteries and prayer halls and are believed to have been abandoned in the 7th century in Common Era due to the decline of Buddhism in India. About 30 rock-cut Buddhist caves are found in Ajanta Caves. So now discussing about the Agra Fort, which is our second monument for the day. It is also known as the Red Fort of Agra. It is known as the UNESCO World Heritage Site and it was made by Akbar in 1565 AD. It was Mughal Emperor Humayun was crowned at this fort. Okay, so the planning, like the 94 acres or 3,80,000 meter square fort has a semicircular plan and its chords lies parallel to the river Yamuna and its walls are 70 feet high. Double ramparts have massive circular bastions at intervals with battlements, embrasures and string houses made up of red sandstone. The fort can be more accurately described as walled city. So now discussing about our third monument, which is Akbar's tomb. It is also situated in Agra. Okay, it was built by Akbar's son Jahangir, built during 1605 to 1613. It is situated in 119 acres of grounds in Sikandara, Agra, enclosed in garden with 320 square feet and in total height of 100 feet. The ornamentation is provided by 4 graceful white marble minarets rising from each corner. This is the first time a minaret has been introduced in northern Indian architecture. The shape of the tomb is that low truncated pyramid built up in 3 stories. First terrace, second an arrangement of red sandstone, pavilions in 3 tiers and the open court surrounded by a marble screen forming the uppermost story. Okay, so now discussing about the Bulan Darwaza. It is also known as the Door of Victory and it was built in 1575 AD by Mughal Emperor Akbar. It is the main entrance to Jama Masjid at Fatehpur Sikri, which is 43 kilometers from Agra, India. Bulan Darwaza is the highest gateway in the world and is an example of Mughal architecture. The triumphal archway was built in Palace of Southern Entry to Jama Masjid after Akbar's victory in Deccan. Height of 134 feet approached by a steep flight of steps 42 feet high. The entire composition rises to a height of 176 feet above the roadway. Across its front, it measures 130 feet, while from front to back, it is 123 feet. Its position is critical as it is approached through what were probably service quarters, and also it dominates and throws out of balance the scheme of the mosque to which it is attached. Now talking about our next monument, which is Charminar. Okay, it is also known as 4 minarets, is a monument located in Hyderabad, Telangana in India. It is constructed in 1591. It is the landmark of Hyderabad. Okay, and it is a stunning masterpiece of Indo-Islamic architecture, and it was built by Quli Qutub Shah in 1591 with intricate carvings and in honor of his wife Bhagwati. So talking about the Charminar, it is two-story building with the first floor being covered. The grand structure received its name from the four minarets which stands in the four corners of the building. They rise to almost 48.7 meters from ground and overlook to the landscape of the area. Charminar is square-shaped and the minarets have four levels with levels circled by a ring around the minaret. The four arches of the building face four main directions and each side is open to a huge courtyard. The arches have a width of 11 meters and a height of 20 meters from the base. So now talking about our next monument, which is Elephanta Caves. So the Elephanta Caves are situated near Mumbai. Okay, it is an island near east of Mumbai. It is also known as UNESCO's World Heritage Site. Okay, and it was built in 600 to 1000 AD. It is an inaccessible hill and it was built by Rashtrakuta rulers. Okay, and they have been built by cutting the walls of high basalt steep rock walls. The rock-cut Elephanta Caves were constructed about the mid-5th to 6th century AD. The most important among the caves is the Great Cave 1, which measures 39 meters from the front to entrance to the back. In plan, the cave is in the western hill closely resembles Dumarlina Cave at Ellora in India. The main body of the cave, excluding the porticos, which means the columns covered by a roof or entrance of building covered by or supported by columns on three open sides and the back aisle, is 27 meters square and is supported by rows of 6 columns each. Now discussing about our last monument of this PPT, which is Aora Cave. It is a multi-religious rock-cut cave complex with inscriptions dating from the 6th period century Common Era onwards, located in Aurangabad district of Maharashtra, India. They are also called as Verul Caves. Okay, it is also known as UNESCO's World Heritage Site. There are over 100 caves on this site and all are excavated from the basalt cliffs in the Chandranandri Hills, 34 of which are open to public. Okay, these consist of 17 Hindu caves, 12 Buddhist caves and 5 Jain caves. Okay, each group represents deities and mythologies prevalent in the first millennium CE, as well as the monasteries of each respective religion. They were built close to one another and illustrate the religion's harmony that existed in ancient India. Because of their exceptional architecture of ancient India, the Aora Caves were inscribed as the UNESCO World Heritage in 1983. These 34 monasteries and temples extending over more than 2 kilometers were dug side by side in the wall of high basalt cliff. The rock cut activity was carried out in 3 phases from 6th century to 12th century, the first one being the earliest caves excavated between the 5th to 8th century, and it reflected the Mahayana philosophy of Buddhism then prevalent in the religion. Then the second phase, where the renowned Kailash temple were found, it was excavated between the 7th to 10th century. Okay, and the last phase between 9th to 12th centuries saw the excavation of a group of caves reflecting Jain philosophy. Yes, I hope I have given all the information regarding these 5 monuments of India, and in the next video we are going to be discussing about these monuments. So please stay tuned and make sure you have subscribed to my channel, and if you haven't, please go and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye.